Hello everybody and welcome to the final episode of my Cyclopean Foundations rerun. In this one we are on Tomb of Dead Dreams. It's a good time. Alright, let's read some lore. The dead god stirs. You tread in the domain of the dead dreamer Cthulhu. How long will it be until he awakens? You have no recourse but to work quicker than you ever have before, and hope beyond hope. Clues cannot be discovered from Aurelia locations. Whose orientation does not match the orientation of your investigator mini card. Each location is connected to each other location during the enemy phase. So each location is connected to each other location during the enemy phase. 5 Doom advances. To find and destroy the pillars holding Aurelia at the surface, you'll first have to explore the island to make sense of its impossible perspectives. As an action, we can rotate our investigator mini card 90 degrees clockwise or counterclockwise. Any investigator may place one of their clues on their location to reduce this ability's cost by 1 action to a lightning bolt ability instead. As a reaction, after you defeat an enemy, gain a clue from the token bank. And as a lightning bolt, you can spend player clues as a group, choose and reveal 2 warped island locations in play. If each warped island location is revealed, you must immediately advance. Okay. We cannot enter warped island. So these 2 are connected. But as it said, location, they're all kind of connected. I remember this one. It's a little bit strange. But we can't discover clues. Okay. Okay. So at the end of the round, we must decide, add 1 Doom to the current agenda, or discard the top 3 cards of our deck. Test Brain 5. It gets -1 difficulty for every 5 cards in your discard pile. Alright. Let's resolve our opening mulligans, shall we? Okay. Okay. So I think we actually can pretty comfortably do like almost a full mulligan here. I might keep David, but I also might just like try to get like a Hallowed Mirror, an Heirloom of Hyperborea, a kill spell. Occult Lexicon's also really sick. That was a good mulligan. That was a good mulligan. Now over here, we're gonna keep the cigarette case. I think I'm gonna even keep. No, we don't need to keep Schaffners. We don't need to keep Schaffners, but we wanna basically find a lockpicks, a shrewd dealings. Okay. We're at that point right now where the deck isn't gonna do like crazy broken things, but we have our lucky cigarette case, and that's already a huge get. One second. Okay, let's dive back in. So, what's our shroud here? 3 non-Euclidean. Shuffle your deck. As an action, we can move directly to a revealed copy of Warped Island. Right, that's how it works. Move directly to Ruins of Aurelia. Investigators at any copy of Warped Island may activate this ability. Alright, we are going to, for our first action, we're going to drop down Shrewd Dealings. That's an important get for us. Can go in our body slot. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, with our Bob ability, we're going to play Lucky Cigarette Case for 1. And then we're going to drop down this old key ring for action number 2. And then we're going to investigate at 4-1 here. 4-1. So we succeed by 1. I will draw a card. Nice. Nice. And we will use a key. Bob's like, these keys open anything. They open Massachusetts, Tennessee, Aurelia. They open up all the doors wherever you are. I left my Secret Crush's channel to be here instead. I appreciate that, but I'm a little bit sad I'm not your Secret Crush. Justin, I hope you had an easy move into your no place. It's actually, honestly, I mean, we have fantastic friends and they really helped us. But unpacking's been a bit of a nightmare. Just a little bit. Okay. Now over here, I think we're going to play an Occult Lexicon. So we get this and those. And then I think I'm going to play an Azure Flame just to get some damage online. And then I'm going to gain a resource for our last action, I think. Okay. Let's go upkeep. This is at the end of the round? Sure. A backpack, that's huge. Okay. That's great. This is great, chat. This is all freaking great. Okay. So I think we're just going to obviously do the discard the top 3 cards of our deck. So discard the top 3 cards of our deck and draw each weakness discarded. So 1, 2, 3. No! No! Oh, frick. It's not a great. It's a little bit unlucky. It's a little bit unlucky. All right. We're at 1 of 5. Evil card over here. Location with the lowest shroud. That's our location. Inconceivable Vistas. Test Brain 4. If you fail, take 1 horror and rotate your investigator mini card 90 degrees counterclockwise. If you fail by 2 or more. Alright, cool. So we are going 5 to 4. Sure, so we get flippity flipped. How do we get back? Double action. Luckily, she doesn't need to get clues. That's a Bob thing. More wedding messages. Oh, 1 second. Pause again. Alright. It's now our actions, though. And I mean, I think that Bob is going to kind of go to the moon. So, at the end of the Mythos phase. Okay. But I mean, like, we're going to play Bloodright. And I'm going to just draw 2. And then we're going to shuffle this back in. I am going to discard this Guts and then just deal 1 damage to this guy. And spend 1. And I'll keep the Storm of Spirits. Shuffle this back in. Alright. Then I'm going to gain a resource and then take a damage and put a Doom on the current agenda. So not great, but I mean, like, we did solve the problem. Like, all the problems are currently solved. Okay. Now, over here, there's a lot of directions that we can take this hand. And I think the correct play is we start with Backpack. It's free. Incredible. So then we're going to look at the top 12. Perfect. So we're going to grab lockpicks, obviously. I think we're going to grab our other Eon chart. And I think I'm also going to grab, I suppose, these bandages. Action number 2, we're going to play the lockpicks for 2. No, sorry. We're going to go back in time for a second. And we're going to play this Compass of the Grand Lodge for 1. And then we're going to say hand. So it's hand slot. And then we're going to play Compass for action number 2. So Backpack for free, play Compass, play our lockpicks. Get +1 to all of our stats. We're going to investigate with lockpicks for our last action. We have 7, 8, 9 to 3. 9 to 3. What the heck? I didn't even grab my little token card? Skull is X is equal to 1 plus the number of inescapable reaches in play, which I believe is 0, so it's a 1. So we had 7, 9 to 3, so we had 8 to 3. We'll look at the top 5 cards of our deck. As much as I want Lola, I think we gotta grab the Scavenging. I think we need the scavenging over the Lola. Yeah, I think in the long term that's going to be better for us. Okay. Alright, let's go upkeep. Hey, that's not a problem. I mean, I think we actually still get our resource. Alright, we'll discard the top 3 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3. We draw all of the weaknesses we discard. Attach the current agenda. Seal the Elder Sign. Okay. Alright, we are now at 3 of 5. Sorry, this clue is ours, by the way. Evil card over here. This is the first copy of World Turning an End drawn this round. Rotate each investigator mini card 180 degrees, otherwise it gains surge. Bye! Hunter spawn, engage with prey, investigator with the most encounter cards in their hand. It's equal, so we can take it. After it engages you, take 1 damage or 1 horror for each encounter card in your hand. Okay. So, I think what we want to do is we want to, as a lightning bolt, spend clues. And I want to reveal this and 4 times going to each other reveal a location that is oriented right. I mean, we might as well do that then. Okay. So now what I think we do is we I think we play... Oh, what the heck? Get these magic cards out of here. What the heck? Okay. So I think we're gonna... I mean, Bob just needs to get clues. And this is just as an action move. So unfortunately, Eon Chart is, like, worse in this scenario. So Eon Chart is actually not great in this scenario. But I mean, like, I'm still gonna play it. So we're gonna play this Scavenging. Shrewd Dealings can sit over here. So that was action 1. We're gonna go like this for Eon Chart. That is oriented up. Okay. Okay. So we're then going to move here. And then I think what we do is we're going to old keyring. We're going to old keyring. It's going to be great when they clarify that Eon Chart lets you take 2 actions of the same type. Wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that would be a wild time, wouldn't it? Okay, yeah, so I think what I'm actually going to do is I am an old keyring here. It doesn't break yet. So we're 4 to 1. I'm going to go 5 to 1. 2. So we don't succeed by enough. But that is okay. We do get a clue. But we're going to then Eon Chart, which we're going to use to take and investigate with lockpicks. So we have 7 to 3. What's our token bag like? 21 tokens? That's a lot of fucking tokens, man. A lot of -3s. Our lockpicks are going to break, yo. And then we're going to move over here. Oh, sorry. Nah, yeah, we're going to move over here. Okay. We're going to Azure Flame this guy. So we have 7 to 3. -3 if the orientation of the location does not match. If your location and your investigator minicard do not match, take 1 horror. They do! Was that with move on the chart? Yes. Yes. Warp items connected to each other reveal the location that is oriented right. This one is oriented right. I suppose I actually can still do the move action on this, huh? I suppose I can actually still take this move action. So no, it's not bad. It's actually still a good time. Okay. This guy's fucking toast. We're going to gain a resource and play this Hallowed Mirror. Are we? No. Sorry. I think we're going to test this. Yeah. So we have 5 to 3. We fail. I'm going to go one more time, and I'm going to commit this Fearless to this. We'll go 6 to 3. See, that's just how it goes. That's just Arkham Horror. Alright, let's go upkeep. Alright, 4 of 5. Evil card over here. Location with the lowest shroud. They all have 3, so we can put this guy there. Grotesque hallucinations. Secretly let this card to hand. If your internal location with shroud of 3 or higher, reveal and discard a random card for hand. Choose a non-weakness card in your discard pile and remove from the game. Discard it. Okay, that's pretty minor. That's pretty minor. Okay. Bob. Bob is going to rotate for action number 1. He's going to rotate his icon to match this. I'm going to spend some clues to reveal this location. Can't use the location that is oriented up. That's not great. And honestly, I'm going to do the other one too. That is oriented left. Okay, perfect. So we have a path we're following. It's non-Euclidean, but we are going round and round and round, and we're having a good time. Only downside is Mr. Cthulhu showing up next turn. So that's a bit of an uh-oh. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to, with our Bob action, we're going to play these old key rings for free. Remember that we have an extra hand slot. Okay? So we have +1 to all of our stats. We're going to lock picks here, so we have 9 to 3. 7, so we succeed by 4. So let's look at the top 4 cards of our deck. Sorry. I suppose I grabbed the other lock picks, huh? Sounds good. Sounds good. I hope we have a good shift. I mean, lockpicks is going to help us find our Joey the Rat quicker. Faustian is going to help us beat our greed. We do have narcolepsy, which we have to be aware of. And of course we got this on the frickin' get a random madness. And it's just, like, frustrating. But maybe with our lucky cigarette case, we can use it to our advantage. Probably lockpicks is the play here, right? Okay. Alright, we're then going to Eon Chart. We have 4 to 1. Nice. Oh, sorry, I'm going to scavenge. I scavenged. We're going to grab this Schaffner's as well. So we're going to get this out. Get this clue. And then we're going to move up here. And I think for our last action, we'll just orient ourselves. Yes. Okay. Agnes. You... That's fine. We're going to play Mr. David Renfield. Oh, Monocle Man, 8 months of the Golden Table. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate that for using your Twitch Prime on us. If you're by chance watching and if you not use your Twitch Prime somewhere, consider throwing it at us. We would love to have it. Give me the money, David. Action number 2, we're going to remove this Fearless from the game. And then I think for my last action, I'll draw a card. Nice, that's a good draw. That's a very good draw, actually. So now we can go upkeep. Hey, that's huge. Hey, that's great. Release this. Cthulhu! A grinding sound reverberates throughout the island, the deep but shrill scraping of stone against stone. Through the inconstant landscapes rises a titanic figure, the only thing clearly visible on the island from any angle. Its arms and wings raised, and its booming voice carries terror through the air with it. The Lord of Rilia has awoken. Spawn the set-aside Cthulhu next to the agenda deck. Place each of the set-aside copies of Inescapable Reach next to the agenda deck face down. Place 1 horror on agenda 2A. One horror. Alright. So we gotta grab Cthulhu. We put him next to the agenda deck. Cthulhu may be evaded with Brain. When you would evade Cthulhu, it does not exhaust. Instead, flip the Inescapable Reach card matching location's orientation face down. At the end of the enemy phase, flip each face down, 1 face up. I remember that. I remember that. So we can put this guy in the middle. I think that's what I did last time. And then place each of the set-aside face down. Okay. So then we have up, down, right, left. Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna... I'd love to know what I could do with that in my deck. I'm pretty sure I could make a perfect deck if I had that many victory points. Okay. Alright, what is this about? Alright, so I have to go back. Their wording jank on Agenda 2, and I may be on so in advance, has to do with face-down, face-up cards. Okay. The terrible squid dragon bears down on you, but the warped terrain of Rilia makes it difficult to see just where and when it will strike you. Clues cannot be discovered from Rilia locations whose orientation does not match the orientation of your Investigator mini-card. Each location is connected to each other location during the enemy phase. And then at the end of the Mythos phase, shuffle each face-down copy of Inescapable Reach together, and flip X of them face-up, where X is equal to the amount of horror on this agenda. At the end of the Mythos phase, shuffle each face-down copy together. Okay. Check face down. I suppose they still exist face down, huh? At the end of the Mythos phase, shuffle each face down one together and flip X of them face up, where X is equal to the amount of horror on this agenda. Huh. Reveal faith that does not exhaust, so flip the matching location's orientation face down. The enemy face, flip each face down card face up. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure... So if I remember correctly, we're going to reveal 1 card. So then he is in down in this first phase. And then at the end of the enemy phase, we flip each one face up. But then what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle them all together. And flip X of them face up. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. I think I got it. I think we got it. I think I got it. This guy had 1 Doom on him, but it went away because of the thing, and he's going to have another one here at the end of this Mythos phase. Hunter Retaliate. Investigators engage with D1 opponents to get -1 each of their skills while their orientation of their Investigator mini-card does not match their location's orientation. After engages you, rotate... Oh, fuck you, man. Fucking scumbag fish. Damn Dreamer, Hunter Alert. After it attacks you, rotate your thing. Oh my... What the frick? This guy has 5 and 3? And 3 and 4? These guys are tanky. Okay. Alright. Let's see where this guy is. Please not on our location. You fuck! Oh my god. Okay. Alright. This one has 3 Doom. Holy cow. Alright. We're going to spin David. We're not going to place a Doom on him, though, but we're going to gain a resource. Alright. We're going to Storm of Spirits. We're going to take a damage. We're going to put it on David. And we're going to attack this guy. No, he's not at our location. Oh my god. Okay, the start of the investigation phase, place 1 Doom on Cthulhu, flip each copy of Inescapable Reach face down. Okay, so we have that option as well, but he's at our location. Considered to be at that location. Sure. Alright, well, we're gonna then attack Cthulhu, because he has less. So Cthulhu has, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. We have 8 to 4. Alright, we don't fail. But we do deal 3 damage to each enemy at our location. So Cthulhu takes 3, not that it matters. This guy dies. I can kill David, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to take 2 damage. And then this guy's dead. And then this gets shuffled back into our deck. Okay. I think what we then do is we're going to try to evade Cthulhu at 6 to 4. It's not great, but I mean, it's like all we can do. Nice. So we flip that face down. So Cthulhu is no longer here. I think then for our next action, we're going to just move to this location. Okay. I suppose we're just going to try to evade this guy at 2 to 2. Yuck. Let's go. We actually pass. And we pass by a good chunk, too. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we pass by 6. Okay, we don't have a Joey, but we do get a Lola, which is going to help us in the long term. That was a very lucky token pull. I'm not going to, like, pretend that that wasn't incredibly lucky. That was very good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to spend 2 clues. And we're going to reveal 2 locations. This one's connected to each one. Let's go these ones. So we have down. And we have left. Okay. Where's my Ticketoy movement helper? I could really use that here. Okay. So, we're going to play this unscrupulous loan. We're going to gain 10 resources. Nice. We're then gonna play Lola Santiago. We're then going to Eon chart. So we're going to move here. And then we're going to investigate at 3, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 3 with these lockpicks. 9 to 3. -3, we're good. We'll grab a clue. Sorry. So we played Unscrupulous Loan. We played Lola. We haven't taken an action yet. We haven't taken our third action yet. Okay. We still have our Bob action, too. Like, we could be helping Agnes pay for things, but Bob's gonna get clues. Because the best way to win Arkham is to just get all the clues you need before anything else bad happens. Okay. I don't think I'm like... I think right now we're not going to start doing Lola stuff until we get Joey the Rat out. Once we get Joey the Rat out, things are going to be kind of cool. Things are going to be kind of sick. Okay. This can live over here. So I think with our Bob ability, we're going to play Schaffner's. Yeah, I can use Bob to play Hallowed Mirror. Yes, that is true. But like I said, Bob is too busy doing his things. Which is just getting me incredible value. What do you love? Value. When do you love it? All the time. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to, from our thing, we're going to play Eon Chart. Discarding this one. Then we're going to use Eon Chart. We're going to investigate with this old keyring. We have 5 to 1. We succeed by 2. I'm going to pick that Eon Chart back up. Bob Jenkins. Let's pick this up, and then we're going to move up here. Oh, Bob! Bob! Okay. Here, and then Agnes rotates. Upkeep. Bob, no! You fell asleep! Take actions, trigger abilities on play cards. Alright, easy. 2 of 3. Sorry, what do I have to do? Flip it each face up. Alright, evil card. Each deep one or hybrid enemy air location makes an attack. Okay. Rotate each investigator. Cool. So then now, we shuffle these together. I'm going by what I believe the interpretation is. Left. Oh god, Cthulhu's here? Cthulhu's over here? Okay. I don't think it's possible to wake Bob up, to be honest. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to move over here. Taking an attack of opportunity. We're going to take a damage to play Blinding Light. And we're going to target Mr. Cthulhu. So we don't have a great number. We have 6. We have 5 to 4. Maybe it's better. I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, we hit 25% chances of excuse me, of Cthulhu being on our space twice in a row, which kind of fucking blows. Sorry, we should be here because I haven't actually played this yet. I'm just thinking. Because this guy sucks. We have to evade Cthulhu, though. I suppose I could just try to evade him. But if we lose our action, too, on this, that's really bad. So, like, we could just try and evade the guy. It's kind of like the same thing, right? We still only have 5 to 4. God, I'm frustrated that we got that twice. Okay, let's just go back a little bit more. We're here. So in retrospect, I should have, but like knowing this, I should have just water protection that to kill David. Except this guy, like, the thing is, we can't just let Bob get pounded. Like, Bob could reasonably take a turn off, right? He's been doing pretty good for tempo, but it's just like not the best thing for him to just take 2 and 2 from Cthulhu. That's a little shitty. I fucking hate narcolepsy, man. And I just hate that I got it in the middle of the scenario opening. She's not even that far, right? Like, she's literally 1 location away. But she has to take 3-4 damage to do this. Alright, so I think Bob just has to take a turn off. And take 2 and 2. I think that's the best way to just stabilize. So we'll zap this guy. Okay, yeah, we'll zap him. We have 7 to 3. He takes 2 damage. We're gonna go again, 7 to 3. He's dead. And then I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna draw 3 cards. Cannot parlay, draw, or investigate. Okay. And then I'm gonna not. Sorry, I'm gonna take the damage. So David's actually sorry. We have to spin David, get 2. And then we kill David. And then that gets shuffled back in. Okay. And then Bob's just going to get pounded. What a fun fucking game. Upkeep. Okay. This goes up here. It's at the end of the Mythos phase. Alright, what do we got? Whenever automatically fails, right, okay. Doomed Dreamer. I remember you. Alright, let's see where he is. Up? How? 3 times? 3 times! Yeah, get this narcolepsy out of here. I mean, that one was a 50% chance, so it's a little bit less of a annoyance, but still, it's like, fuck off. Like, seriously. Alright, but Bob's up. Bob's up, it's just he's a little bit disoriented. Okay. Well, we're going to spend some clues and reveal some cards. This one's right. This one's also right. Okay. And Warped Island. I'm going to reveal you. Down. Okay. So how many more do we have to reveal? We need 2 more clues? We need 2 more clues. How's it going, Superfan? Good morning. Okay. So I think what we got here is a classic case of move to this location. Then what we got next is everybody's favorite Eon chart. Up here. And then we're going to investigate. Lockpicks, obviously. So we have 9 to 3. So we succeed by 4. Please give me my other Joey the Rat. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I suppose I can just take the Faustian, right? I'll also just take the Lucky. I'll take the Faustian. Okay. We do get a clue. And we also get a Scavenge. Take the Schaffners. Alright, we have a bunch of Go Juice left, and this one is connected to each one that's down. This one's down, but our orientation is not down. So what we can do... So I'm pretty sure we can Faustian. Then we're gonna Lola. Yes. We're gonna rotate ourselves like this. We're going to play this Eon chart. And then we're going to use it. We're going to move down here. And we're going to investigate with this old key ring. Which I think actually should be gone right now. So we're going to use the other one. So we're at 5 to 1. Nice. Okay. That was a pretty good turn. This Bob deck is really nice. This Bob deck is a really nice time. Now, but just imagine it if I also had Joey the Rat. Okay. So I think I'm going to actually... No, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a damage. And we're going to Spectral Razor this thing. So we're at 7-5. That's actually not that great. Sorry, we're going back in time a bit. Why does this guy have 5? He's huge. He's giant. Well, so if you can't kill them the normal way, let's just kill them the cheaty way. So I'm gonna take a damage, I think, to shuffle that back in. Or do we have 2? No, we're good. So we're gonna change it to 3. So I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3 cards, and then I'm gonna discard 3 cards. I have Deny Existence level 5 in this deck, huh? I have a Robes of Endless Night in this deck, huh? I think this can go. I think I'm gonna discard this too. Then we're gonna kill that guy. Am I gonna discard that? I think I'm gonna actually... Call me crazy. I'm discarding the Ward of Protection. No. Probably just the Spectral Razor. Then we have to evade Cthulhu. But he could also just attack me. Yeah, I'm going to just move out of this location. And Cthulhu can attack me. I'm going to take 2 horror, and I'm going to heal 2 damage. But I'm also going to take a damage when I cast it to shuffle this back in my deck. I think we got out of that net positive. And I think it's time to play the Hallowed Mirror. Okay. Let's go upkeep. This advances. If there are 3 or fewer, if there are fewer than 3 horror on this agenda, pursuit drags on. Each moment brings the creature's thundering stride lumbering closer. Place 1 horror on this agenda. There's fewer than 3. Fewer than 3? Why can't I do this math? Fewer than 3. Fewer than 3? 2 is fewer than 3. 3 is not fewer than 3. Let's go. We got there. Okay. Evil card? You reveal chaos tokens, you perform reveal to and cancel token with the highest modifier. Sure. Super annoying, but I think it's going to be okay. Sure. Okay, we're just going to get rid of that, I think. Okay. Where's Bob? Bob, what the fuck are you doing down here, Bob? You having a good time? Alright. We're going to spend 2 of our clues to reveal the last 2 Warped Island locations. And I think that's all of them. If there are no reveal, we must immediately advance. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. After all you've seen, you're surprised to find some method to the madness at hand. The perspectives make sense in a highly specific circumstances, impossible to truly... Oh, sorry, where's Cthulhu? We should actually see where Cthulhu is. He's right and left. Okay, so he's with Agnes, but not with Bob. Bob. Alright, back to this. After all you have seen, you're surprised to find some method to the madness at hand. The perspectives make sense in a highly specific circumstances, impossible to truly comprehend. But like advanced scientific theories still work in practice, through much trial and error, you finally can make your way to the basis of these pillars. Put each set-aside copy of Impossible Pillar into play in the following orientations in order until each one is in play. Alright. So we go down. 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 What's the other side? Oh, okay. Down, right. And then left. Okay. Reverse architectured. These pillars, made in imitation of the unknowable, must be toppled. Only once they lie in broken ruin can this unnatural place return to whence it came. Rotate. As an action, you can rotate your guy. Each really location gains non-Euclidean placement horror on this location. After you move to location, if the orientation matches that location, take a move action, limit 3 times per turn. Oh yeah, I remember this. I think this was really weird. Okay. Impossible Pillar is connected to each other location with the same orientation as itself and vice versa. Remove 2 horror from among locations with same orientation as Impossible Pillar. Discover a clue from Impossible Pillar. If there are no clues on Impossible Pillar, flip it and resolve the story text on the other side. They'll have 5 Shroud, huh? You think that's a problem for Bob Jenkins? You think that's a problem for Bob-a-da-bob-bob? Bob-a-da-bob-bob-a-dob. We gotta get this shriveling out. For sure, we gotta get this shriveling out. So if we fail, from among other locations with the same orientation. Really weird. Really, this is a weird one. Alright, Bob, he's got a sale to make. Bob's going to move over here. We're going to investigate with this old key ring. We have 5 to 3. I can use this window with Lola to buy a clue, right? When it's cheaper. Alright, we have 5 to 3. Oh my god! We pass and scavenge this back? And this goes away. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend 1 to play this scavenging. Then I think we investigate. Oh, sorry. What did how much did I succeed by? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get greedy, chat. I'm gonna get greedy. Okay? We're getting greedy. We're getting greedy. I believe we're gonna pass this by even more. Oh, sorry. I had to reveal another modifier. I passed by 1 less. Passed by 1 less. Because we had a +1, then a 0. Alright, we believe. So we have 9 to 5. We're going to go 11 to 5. 11 to 5. So that's a -3. We're going to be taking a horror. So -3. So then we have 6. I'm going to take the horror. Revealing this. So then we're going to look at the top 6 cards of our deck, right? No. 4 cards of our deck. Because we had 9. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, it's okay. I'm okay. It's okay. Chat, we can go deeper, right? Do we get even more greedy? No, we shouldn't. So we had 5, we had 7, 9, 10, 11. So we had 9. Yeah, we'll succeed by 4. There's going to be a Joey the Rat here. I'll take the Faustian. No, we're going to take the Look What I Found. Okay. I should have been more greedy, but we are going to do with our Bob action. We're going to spend 2 off this Schaffner's. Oh, should I? Oh, I'm also going to scavenge. Sorry, we're also going to scavenge. Am I going to scavenge? That's my deck I'm searching. This. Am I going to scavenge here? Yeah, we'll scavenge. I'll grab this old key ring. Okay. Okay, so what do we do? We played scavenging. No, sorry, we investigated. We moved and investigated with this. We played a scavenging. We've done this. I was about to play my Bob action, which was these other lockpicks. We get +1 to all of our skills. We're going to go 11 to 5. First token, second token. No. Okay. So we pass. And we grab a clue. I want to do the Joey the Rat stuff. I want to do the Joey the Rat stuff, baby. Okay. Alright, chat. Where does this one connect to? Down? Perfect. Alright, Chad, you guys want to see something that might be really dumb? We're going to move and take an attack of opportunity, but I'm going to deny existence. So we're going to take 1 damage to put it back into our deck, and then we're going to heal 2 horror. We're going to move here. We're then going to Soothing Melody, and I'm going to heal 2 horror and shuffle this back into my deck and draw a card. That's so stupid. Instead of discarding it. Okay, so we draw 1, and then it gets shuffled in. And then for our last action, we're going to test this. We have 5 to 3. I'm going to commit this because we're never going to play it. Nice, I didn't need to. Okay. Upkeep. Joey? You're not Joey. You're great. Alright. 1 of 3. Evil card over here is... Test Brain 3. If you fail, take 1 horror and put it into play in your threat area. Your maximum hand size reduced by 2. If you discard 2 more cards during upkeep, discard Impossible Perspective. Okay. So we are testing 2 to 2. 2 to 3, sorry. I'll automatically fail. Same thing, 5 to 3. -3, we fail. Okay. Alright, so Barley Draw Investigate, which we haven't really done. Alright, we gotta find Joey the Rat, chat. We gotta find Joey the Rat. Sorry, let's see where Cthulhu is. Right and up. I should maybe go into this location, huh? But I mean, we should see what this is. I feel like these might be better for, like, Agnes to do, but we'll still give it a shot. I just gotta find Joey. If we find Joey, like, we're about to go to the fucking moon. So I think what we're going to do is with Bob's action, we're going to put out this old keyring, giving us +1 to each of our skills. We're then gonna... You know what? I think I'm going to take that just with a normal action. I think I'm going to play something from her hand for 1 less. No, don't worry. I ain't cheating. I ain't cheating. We'll get this Robes of Endless Night out for her. Actually, no. We're going to actually give her these bandages. Get our backpack out of here. Give us some more space on our board. Okay. Then we're going to investigate with these lockpicks. So we have 4, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 5. I'm going to commit this to go 13 to 5 because I really want to get Bob. Sorry, fucking Joey. So we succeed by 5. Joey! Joey! Don't even need to look at anything else. Okay. Okay. Can we take advantage of Joey this turn? I mean, I think we can. Okay. I'll flip the story text on the other side before we do anything else, because we still have +1 to each of our stats. Space around this pillar is strangely normal, but it lies nestled amid jagged rock ledges and treacherous chasms. This trek will push your body to its limits. Choose an investigator. 8. Fist and foot. So we have 9 to 8. May exhaust the warped idol or the immutable sigil, which we have neither. Oh, okay. So we're just going to go 9 to 8. 9 to 8. Holy crap, we passed. No, I don't want to go to the Runes of Rillia. You can't take me to the Runes of Rillia, game. You press on through the hazardous landscape, finally making way to the sturdy pillar. From there, it is thankfully simply a matter of leverage to dislodge its keystone. Discard each card attached to this location. Move this card to the victor's play. Move each investigator and enemy at this location to the Runes of Rillia. Fuck. Fuck that, man. That's a little bit poopy. Alright. As the pillar crumbles and folds out of existence, space buckles and the island seems to turn on its end. You dig your fingers into the soapy rock and pray that you're still right side up when the distortion recedes. Flip back to 2A. Okay, that's bad. Oh, sorry, I scavenged twice as well. We should do that. Mostly because it's going to allow me to get rid of this thing that's reducing my hand size. Okay, so I should have played Joey before I did that. But I mean, like, we can try to evade Cthulhu. We have 4 to 4. Sorry, we have 5 to 4. Eat it, nerd. Hey, Cthulhu. Eat it. Okay, well... So I can rotate this guy like this, and I can place a clue down on my location. To go like that. Because then I can Eon chart. move here. And then we can investigate with these lockpicks. So we have 7, 9, 11, 11 to 3. We've done it. We've done it. Okay. Agnes, you're going to stay with Bob. You guys are a team right now. And then I think we're going to gain a resource and then spend our money to play this shriveling. And then we can go to upkeep. Bob's going to discard 2 cards. Coincidentally, the cards we just drew. Sorry, this should have 1 less on it. And then this is gone. And then she goes upkeep. And she draws a Soothing Melody. Alright, 2 of 3. Evil card over here. While you're engaged with Lucid Worshipper, any amount of non-weakness cards enter your discard pile, remove all those cards from the game. After attacks, you discard the top card of your deck. Sure, no problem. Sure. Alright, let's see where Cthulhu is. He is left, not great. And up. Okay. So I think we have Agnes go first. So Agnes can try to evade Cthulhu. We have 5 to 4. We'll go 6 to 4. We're going to go 7 to 4. Uh-oh. Oh, never punished. Never punished. Oh, I think I missed one of those earlier, too. That was very lucky, chat. That was incredibly lucky. Okay. So then what I think we do is we're going to Soothing Melody. And we're going to take a damage and then heal that damage to heal 3 damage from among investigators and or ally assets at our location. So Bob's going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw a card. We're going to shuffle that back into our deck. Let's do that again. We'll heal this, and then we're going to go 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, and 3. We draw a card, we shuffle this back into our deck. That's pretty good. I think both of our guys are fully healed. So now what we do is we're going to Eon Chart Evade. We have 4 to 3. You know what? We're going to go 5 to 3. Nice. This guy's evaded. And then we're going to move here. Chat! We've waited long enough. Joey the Rat has entered the building. Joey the Rat, power up. Portals online. Kill mode. Joey the Rat's ready. Joey. Okay. So, shall we have some fun? We're going to start off with a very simple trick, which is going to be selling this to Joey for 2 money. Then, I think with our Bob ability, we're going to play this Eon chart. Okay. We're going to then use Eon chart. And we're going to use these lockpicks. So, we have 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 to 5. I'm going to commit this look what I found to go 11 to 5. Nice. So we succeed by 4. We're going to scavenge back this other Eon chart. And we're also going to look at the top 4 of our deck. Give me that quick thinking. So we're going to grab a clue. We're then going to move back here. Hey, Agnes, how's it going? Alright. We're going to sell this Eon chart to Joey. And then we're going to pay Joey a little premium cost to bring out this Eon chart that we just sold to him. Then we're going to use that Eon chart to move in here and then lockpicks. And we're going to commit this quick thinking to this. So we have 10 to 5. We succeed by enough to grab this other Eon chart. So we take an extra action. We get an action back that we get to take because of this quick thinking. Okay. So I think that's action is going to be this key ring. So we're going to use this key ring to investigate. We have 5 to 3. While this action's happening, I'm going to sell this key ring to Joey for 2 money, and then we're going to use that money to buy a clue here with Lola. So we're now 5 to 3. Minus 3. We're going to use this lucky to pass that test. Okay. I think we're just going to actually spend our next 2 actions just moving left. So, sorry, we want to move to... I mean, realistically, actually staying here is probably the way. I mean, we want to move to one of these warped islands. There's just no good path for us to get to one of the right ones. I mean, we can go here, and then there, and then we can move up there. That's not bad. So maybe we move here and then move there. The only problem is like Cthulhu is about to become an issue. Anyways, this can go to Agnes and then we'll go upkeep. Take 1 horror. Then we'll take another horror. Agreed. Upkeep. Yeah, because Cthulhu is actually going to be a thing now because he's going to be... Alright. If there are 3 or fewer, then flip this back. Okay. So now Cthulhu's going to be in 3 of the 4 places. So it's going to hit one of the places Bob wants to go. In a perfect world, we don't want it to hit 2. Oh, Bob didn't do this action. Sorry. I'm going to say Bob did that action while he was here. Nothing, I should have just done that. Alright, this island is twisted nearly upside down at the side of this pillar. Brain and Fist 4. So we have... So it's 8. We have a resounding 5 to 8. 3 to 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We pass. That's crazy. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's wild. Oh, and I guess we would have moved here, and Cthulhu would have been up. Okay. Well, then what did I do for my last 2 Bob actions? I moved there and there. So I need to just do the last little tail bit of my Bob turn. Because this one was down, but this one was up. They're not the right cards, but I should just, like, do the process. Because we should have just done that. You push the disorienting climb to the pillar's base, building up your fortitude once more, to force a load-bearing stone out of position. Okay, so we're here. So I'm pretty sure the best thing to do is just, like, move here, right? And just take 2 and 2. Why am I putting it on my soak? I'll just put it on me. I'm okay. And then I would have had 1 action left. I probably would have placed a clue. I actually probably would have just rotated myself because I had the action. That's probably what I would have done. Okay. Sorry about the rewind, but I just actually should have, like, played smart and taken a second and not just thought about, look at all the things I can do as Bob Jenkins. Okay. Let's see what our evil cards are. Deep One Raider. Sure. Over here. Top 3 cards of the deck. You must either draw and remove each from the game. Sure. I'm just gonna remove them from the game. Sure. Okay, let's see where Mr. Lulu is. If he's not on right, we're in a very good position. Down. Right. Up. Actually, that is really good still. That is still actually really good. I wish I had a lucky. You know what I'm going to do at the start of the investigation phase? I'm going to place a Doom on the agenda to flip this card face down. Sorry, I place a Doom on Cthulhu. And then we flip this face down. That's just like the right thing to do. Because then we don't need to think about it. And realistically, we might be able to still get all the clues on this. Okay. We're going to Eon Chart and try to evade this guy. We have 4 to 1. So not like a sure thing, but it's still a chance. Sorry, it's number of inescapable reach cards in play. Face up. So there's 2. So it's 3. So that does succeed. So then this guy moves to an empty location, connecting if possible. What's this location? Oh, I should have used that. Okay. Then we're going to move into this location. So now what I think we do is we're going to sell this Eon Chart to Mr. Joey the Rat. Then we're going to, with our Bob ability, play this Eon Chart. And then we're going to lockpick this location. We have 9 to 5. -3. So we break a pick, but we get a clue. Let's go again. Let's use these lockpicks. And I'm going to commit this time to go 10 to 5. Whew! Alright, well, we're not doing it this turn. Because we didn't get either of our scavengings to work. But that's okay. Like, that's honestly a-okay. Especially because, like, we have the cash. Let's just, like, buy this. I think we can actually win the game in the Mythos phase. Which is kind of wild, actually. I mean, I'll just try investigating 5 to 5. Like, who does it hurt? What's an on you? What's in there? Is no. Oh, sorry. All of them gain something. It's really location. Place one horror on this location. Sure. Yeah, we'll just go 5 to 5. Fail. Sure. We'll rotate there. Ooh, that's actually kind of bad. But what I can do is I can move... Ooh, okay. So there was a bad thing that could have happened. Because clues cannot be discovered. Poopy. I think the best thing to do is just move and investigate here. And then during this test, I can place the clue down to go like that. So then we're 5 to 3. Get the clue back up. Okay. So all I want is Agnes to join this. So we're going to shrivel this guy. So we have 7 to 3. He'll take 2 damage. I think we're then going to blood right, and I'm going to draw 3 cards. We're going to take a damage and then heal the damage. Give this back to Bob. So we're going to draw 3. I'm going to discard one of these and spend a resource to kill this guy. And then I think we just kind of like have to stay here, but we want to be in a point where we can go and help him. Oh, I should not have moved that guy there. Oh, that's fine. We can move there. And get attacked by Cthulhu? Sure, we'll do it. Okay. We get attacked by Cthulhu. Yeah, we'll just take it. This guy stands up. And then we can go upkeep. I have to discard a card. It's going to be one of these Soothing Melodies. Actually, it's going to be the Shriveling. There's no way I need to play that. Two. Sure. Oh, sorry. Bob. I pressed upkeep, didn't I? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. And then over here. Sure. So now during our turn, we're going to try and evade this guy. We're going to go 5 to 3. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, we're just going to do this the hard way then, game. If you want to do it that way, we'll do it that way. Okay. We're going to move in here as part of this. We're going to take some damage. And then we remove the top card, discard the top card of our deck. I did not do upkeep. What the heck? I'm just gonna... But I had bandages in my hand. Where did that even come from? I don't know. Okay. I should have drawn that then, but that's okay. We're going to then take another attack of opportunity to rotate ourselves like this. And then I will use Lola to grab the clues. Grab the clue. And then we'll flip this. The pillar is far more scattered than the others. Existing in several overlapping dimensions at once, you must travel between the same spaces and find where the base truly lies. Brain and foot 8. We have 6. 8. Let's go 8 to 8. 8 all. Oh, sorry, where's Cthulhu? That also actually does matter. You know what, I'm going to just rewind this turn a bit, okay? It was very minor. Like, I'm going to do the evade. I just got to see what else, because we're probably going to have to advance things as well. So we have left, we have up, we have right, yes. Okay, so we're going to need to advance this. Unless Agnes goes first. This is annoying. Okay, so we rewind a bit. We place the Doom on this just to cause this to advance. It's just probably the cleanest way, right? As really angles swallow and shift everything that touch them, the island seems to open up around Cthulhu as Lord here. Advanced Agenda 3A. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so that actually doesn't really change much. Terror courses through your body, pushing you onward, for if you falter, you already know the dire consequence. Cthulhu has set its terrible sight upon you, and it will not be denied. It will not, I say. Okay. So then we can do all this, and we are here right now. And we're going 8 all. Oh, no, we failed already. We drew a skull. So we lose 4 resources. Proceed to if this test succeeded. You finally navigate to a point where each of the dimensions overlaps and you're able to vandalize the section of the pillar warping space around itself. Discard each card attached to this location and move this to the card of the victory display. Move everyone to the ruins of Rilia. This advances. Oh, you must immediately advance. We did it. The final pillar cracks and dissolves into the fragmented atmosphere with a hollow echo. Air and water rush in and around from all sides in a complete reversal of the event that brought Rilia to the surface. The sky spins one direction and the ground in the opposite, but through it all you can see the figure of Cthulhu reaching towards you in dark fury. Let's go. Okay. Resolution 4. We escape from Rilia. Cthulhu slumbers then deep once more. We take a bunch of trauma. We get Victory X and 5 bonus experience. We win the campaign. Epilogue. We escape from Rilia. If you have less than 20 notice, read Still Waters. With the blanket of February snow, Arkham seems starkly silent after the months you've spent at sea in bustling ports. You let yourself into your home and get the boiler running again before you can begin to unpack. And not just your luggage, there's a great deal you have discovered, and you must catalog it to be prepared for the cult's future designs. I think this is I think it's a cool scenario. I think I had a better time with it on the second one. I don't remember what the changes were from the first one to this. I think it's a cool finale, and it definitely felt a little better from what I remember from the first one. But that might also be because I had like a really strong Bob deck. I think this might be new, being able to flip it with Doom. Honestly, I don't know, to be honest. However, one thing about this scenario, as you can tell, there's a lot of memory points that you have to remember, right? So, like, at the end of the Mythos phase, right? Flip each one face up. At the end of the enemy phase, do this. Place the Doom, check for agenda. There is the Yas who, like, are at the end of the round, right? There's also the upkeep. There is doing tests. There's the hidden cards that can do things like this. So, like, there's just a lot of memory points in this scenario, which ultimately, when you're playing with more than one person, might not be a bad thing, because someone can be like, I'm on Cthulhu duty, right? But when you're playing solo, there's a lot. There's a lot to it. I think it's a cool scenario. I love this Bob deck. This Bob deck was crazy. This was a crazy time. I think if we had Joey the Rat out, we could have started doing gross things sooner. Unfortunately, though, we do have to exile our unscrupulous loans, so, like, that's a little bit of a shame. But what can you do, right? Sometimes you can't pay your loans and it just goes away. They're like, you can't pay it? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't even need to pay it. Other than that, huge thank you to everyone who watched this episode. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, both on Twitch and YouTube. I hope you had a great time and enjoyed this Bob and Agnes through the Cyclopean Foundations. I had a great time with the rerun, and by the time I'm recording this in July, it's ways away. But in August, there should hopefully, or like when this one comes out in like August, September, I imagine I'm going to have my review for the campaign coming up pretty soon. So get ready for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Twitch, that thought is nothing but a twinkle in my eye. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. And as always, a GG's.